Good evening, children. I hope everyone are doing fine. Let us continue with the chapter 10, that is respiration in organism. Children, in our previous class, we studied a basic introduction to this chapter, and also we got to know what is the importance of respiration and why do we respire. Under that, we studied aerobic respiration, anaerobic respiration, isn't it? In today's class, let us study about breathing. So, children, what do you mean by breathing? Okay, so in Kannada, if I ask you people to say what do you mean by breathing, that is usradodu, alva. So, you have this caution. So, do this activity under the supervision of your teacher. Okay, so this activity has to be performed in the presence of elders or teachers. Okay, close your nostrils and mouth tightly. So at a time you should close your nostrils as well as mouth tightly, and you need to look at the watch. Okay, so what did you feel after some time? So how long you were able to keep both of them closed? Okay, so for a long time we can't hold our mouth and nose at a time by closing it. Okay, so note down the time for which you could hold your breath. So have a look on your watch, and at the time you stop holding, just check your watch. At what time did you stop? Okay, so now you know that you cannot survive for long time without breathing, right? So we can't hold our nostrils as well as mouth for a long time, and we can't stay without breathing for longer time, isn't it, children? Yes, breathing means taking in air rich in oxygen. So what they are telling, breathing is nothing but we are taking in oxygen and giving out air rich in carbon dioxide with the help of respiratory organs. So who is going to help here? Respiratory organs are helping us to take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Okay, so from where we are getting oxygen? We are getting oxygen from plants and trees. Okay, so who is making use of carbon dioxide? Trees and plants making use of carbon dioxide, isn't it? So the taking in of air rich in oxygen into the body is called inhalation. Okay, so when you are breathing in, okay, when you are taking oxygen inside your body, that means you are inhaling the oxygen. So the word which is used for taking in air, that is oxygen, is called as inhalation. And giving out of air which is very rich in carbon dioxide is known as exhalation. So we are going to exhale, we are going to give out the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, right? So that giving out of air from your body is said to be exhalation. We are exhaling the carbon dioxide. Okay, so it is a continuous process. Okay, so it is continuous process. So breathing never ends. So there is no rest, or you can't stop your breathing, or you can't give them rest to your respiratory organs. Okay, so it is a continuous process. So it is a continuous process of all time, and it will be carried throughout the life in any living organism. Okay, the number of times a person breathes in a minute is termed as breathing rate. So here you get a question, what do you mean by breathing rate? Okay, rate means measurement, alva. So the number of times a person is breathing in a minute. So within a minute, how many times the person is breathing, that is said to be breathing rate. Okay, during breathing, inhalation and exhalation takes place alternatively. Okay, alternately this both process happens. Once you inhale the air, you give out the carbon dioxide. Once you inhale the oxygen, you give out carbon dioxide alternately. Okay, a breath means one inhalation plus one exhalation. So both inhalation as well as exhalation has to be counted. Okay, so here you can see a girl is holding a breath. She is closing the nostrils also as well as the mouth also. Here, so here Bojo has a question. Bojo noticed that when he released his breath after holding it for some time, he had to breathe heavily. Can you tell him why it was so? Yes, of course. So when we are holding our nostrils as well as mouth, we don't get enough oxygen to our body. So that is the reason once we leave our nostrils or mouth to breathe, so we are allowed to consume more amount of oxygen. Okay, that is the reason we breathe heavily, to consume more amount of oxygen that is present in the atmosphere. Okay, so and children, here you have one table, that is table 10.1, changes in breathing rate under different conditions. Okay, as I said, breathing rate, it is per minute how many times you breathe, that is said to be breathing rate. Okay, so name of the classmate, so you take some names of your classmates and normally how many times they breathe, and after a brisk walk for 10 minutes, so ask them to walk for 10 minutes and you see the breathing rate. And after running fast 100 meter, what could be the breathing rate? At rest, what could be the breathing rate per minute? Okay, so you have to do this table. You can also take your family members value also, breathing rate value also you can take. Here in the blue box, you can just see in the blue box, okay, on an average, an adult human being at rest. So when an average adult human being is under rest, breathes in and out 15 to 18 times in a minute. So when a person is at rest, that to adult human being, when he is at rest or she is at rest, they breathe in and breathe out 15 to 18 times in a minute. Okay, so during heavy exercise, the breathing rate can increase up to 25 times per minute. Okay, so when they're doing heavy exercise, so they need to consume more amount of oxygen and they immediately give out carbon dioxide, so it will be more times per minute. Okay, while we exercise, not only do we breathe fast, we also take deep breaths and thus inhale more oxygen. Yes, so here as a result, more oxygen is supplied to our cells. So when we breathe in oxygen, okay, so this oxygen is supplied to our cells, it speeds up the breakdown of food and more energy is released. So oxygen is necessary for breakdown of food also, and even energy is released. Okay, so does this explain why do we feel hungry after a physical activity? Yes, of course. So the energy will be lost and energy is more released and more amount of oxygen is consumed. That is the reason we feel hungry. Okay, so when we feel drowsy, andre ತೂಕುಡಿಕೆ ಬರೋದು. Okay, does your breathing rate slow down? Does your body receive sufficient oxygen? So when we feel drowsy, what happens? So do you think the breathing rate slow down? So we'll discuss this in the live session. Okay, so your activity 10.3, you can just observe your figure. 10.3 shows the various activities carried out by a person during a normal day. So can you say in which activity does the rate of breathing will be slowest and in which it will be the fastest? Assign numbers to pictures in order of increasing rate of breathing according to your experience. See, a lady is washing clothes. Okay, and here a person is sleeping, and here you can see a grandfather or an old man is walking, and here you can see a girl is dancing, and here you can see a labor is working and a boy is reading. Okay, variation in breathing rate during different activities. So less breathing when you are sleeping or reading, okay, or slight walk, so less breathing will be there. So when you are doing physical activities like dancing, washing clothes, and a person is working outside in the construction building, so they will be having lot of breathing rate. Why? Because they are under physical activity. Okay, so in next video I'll continue about the topic how do we breathe. Okay, so we shall discuss about how do we breathe in the next class, because we will be mainly studying about the respiratory system. Okay children, so I'll be sending the worksheet along with this video. Do solve it and have a good day. See you all children.